people out here are directors or want to be directors? Yay, and how many of you guys have directed like a feature film already?
My name is Hardwicke. I'm a film director. It's my first time to Woodstock, first time to the film festival. It's beautiful here. It's really neat. I love it.
So I tried to find all the things that I found useful when I was prepping a movie, and then make a little toolkit and show them all to you guys, and then maybe some of them will be useful to you on one movie you're doing or another.
So what I just did, my little story was about how do you prepare for a film. And you know, ideally, I think you do a lot of work in advance. The more you do in prep, the more time you're going to have to film and actually get the emotions from the actors that you want. So if you go ahead and do a shot list, if you do a storyboard, if that works for you, or photo boards, go to the location and, you know, get your friends to stand in for the actors and see what's the coolest angle, what's the best lighting, you know. Take all that, do all that preparation, work on the script, make it as good as it can be. Think about how long it will take you to shoot everything. Then you're going to be ready on the day to be able to maximize your time with the actors.
I wanted to look documentary and spontaneous, but I actually meticulously planned out every shot to build in depth, foreground, middle ground, you know, make strong compositions and everything. When you're that prepared, then sometimes spontaneity can come in. So I had some chickens on the set because I wanted to show that Holly Hunter was, you know, sustainable living. She raised chickens. And then one of the interns came in and said, "Do you know what chickens can do? Look at this." He showed me this chicken trick, okay? And I thought, that's got to be in the movie. And so the producer heard about me wanting to add this extra scene. He said, "Absolutely no way. We're not going to shoot another scene. You can barely make your days as is." So, problem solving, I asked the teamster if he could tell the producer that there was a problem on one of the trucks that was several blocks away. And he said, "Oh, maybe like an axle problem?" I go, "Sure, you know, axle problem?" And so he took the producer 2 blocks away. He said, "I think you're going to have about, you know, 7 minutes on the axle thing, you know." And so we shot this scene. I just added into another scene when he came back. And then he found out, of course, that that's never going to make the movie. Of course it's in the movie.
So in your talk today, your films involved a lot of young people, and I saw that you had a very sort of raw camera style. Do you feel like the young emotions and that style are something that you're drawn to, or did one come before the other?
Well, I think in this story, I was definitely drawn to this story, 13, Lords of Dogtown, which were high-energy kids that were just going through all kinds of crazy life challenges and coming of age and learning how to drive and, you know, kiss boys for the first time. So that's really exciting. And the characters that I was portraying were not very static characters. They were emotional, so I felt that the camera style would be sort of more kinetic and follow their emotions, as they were moving all the time.
I recommend that as a director. Sometimes it's all about communication. Maybe the production designer would do it, maybe they're too busy. Then you go ahead and do it as the director. And I showed, we're going to shoot this here, this here, this here, and everybody had this as their little guideline. Where are we going on scouts and all? But it's communication that helped.